Other news we're covering for you here at home, we are dealing with some extreme heat.
Yeah, dangerously hot temperatures moving into the county. In fact, Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis has the very latest for us. Carlene.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there's been an extension when it comes to the excessive heat, especially across inland areas. So we were talking about being warm today, closer towards the coast and for downtown. And by tomorrow, that's when we start to get to the heat advisory. But the excessive heat warning went into effect for all inland areas across San Diego County today. And when we look at our current temperatures, you're looking at 82 degrees for downtown, 80 degrees for Encinitas, a lot of 90s across the inland valleys, as well as seeing 93 degrees for Julian, 112 for Borrego Springs. Here's the extension. It's going all the way until Saturday at 8 p.m. So we are still looking at hot highs peaking tomorrow and Friday, but continuing that heat all the way through Saturday before we get a little bit of a break just by a few degrees by Sunday. Temperatures will trend a little bit more downwards. You're also looking at those highs between 102 to 110 across the inland valleys, 90s upwards of 104 for the mountains, and you also have 112 and 100 to 118 for the desert. So the one teens back in the desert. Heat advisory goes into effect for the coast and for downtown. That's going to be 85 to 95 degrees when it comes to highs starting tomorrow. And look at these. We are looking at triple digits taking over inland valleys. 103 tomorrow for Escondido, for Fallbrook, 108 for Ramona, 106 expected for Valley Center, and the 80s and 90s along the coast. We will take a look at your complete forecast coming up next half hour.
Right. These look like some of the hottest temperatures that we've seen so far this year.
That would be correct.
Wow.
For some areas.
Oof. Thanks, Carlene. We'll be careful out there.
Well, as Carlene said, it is going to get even hotter.
Yeah, CBS 8's Kelly Hessel. She joins us live from Santee Lakes. Talk to people who are out there just trying to find some way to stay cool. And she also talked to an extreme heat expert about what we should do out there. Kelly.
That's right. You know, when we first got out here this morning, there were maybe half a dozen families or so here at the playground. Then about noon, it completely cleared out because it just got so hot. Looking around right now, it is pretty empty. So temperatures out here right now are in the 90s. Parents I talked to said you just have to get out here early.
It's insane, actually. It's been really hot the past couple days. I thought it was fall already, but it appears we are still in summer. We can't do much for too long, but it's something. I like how this one has shade structure, so that helps. Finding parks that are like nicely shaded, so this is a good spot. We have our fans going all night trying to stay cool, but hopefully we get the fall vibe soon. I'm ready for Halloween and Christmas even. Our Violet.
And so that was Alyssa Wenhold. She was out here with her daughter Violet and a little boy she nannies named Michael. So she lives about an hour and a half away in Anza, which is up in the mountains, and it's even hotter there than it is here. She says she tries doing indoor activities with the kids, but her daughter loves being outside so much that they try and sneak in some playground time in the morning. So we saw other people out here today exercising, taking walks. There were people out here fishing. We spotted a little dog named Buddy with his head out the window going for a ride, which is a good reminder to protect your pets in this heat. Now we talked to Alexander Gershonov, a research meteorologist at UC San Diego, who says scientists are continuing to see hotter temperatures across the globe.
Have been aware for years now that heat waves are increasing all over the world, and California is no exception. Heat waves are becoming more extreme, more frequent and longer lasting here as in other parts of the world, but here they're also becoming more humid.
And he said that humidity is what's making it feel hotter at night. But you know, as he said, this is the new normal. They're seeing more frequent heat waves and they're seeing more intense heat waves. Carla and Heather.
Kelly, you mentioned pets, and also a good idea to keep an eye on our elderly neighbors because a lot of people are very vulnerable in this heat.
That's right. We actually saw quite a few dogs out here today, and there was always that reminder that the firefighters have given. If you take your palm and you put it on the pavement, if you can't hold it down for as long as 5 or 10 seconds, then it's just too hot for your pet. So definitely a good idea. Keep a close eye on them. Keep a close eye on those elderly neighbors as we all make it through this heat wave.
Absolutely. Some good advice right there. Thanks, Kelly.
Just a a reminder, the county has dozens of cool zone locations. It's areas where you can go with free air conditioning. They include our libraries and community centers. And we have a full list of locations at CBS8.com. Just click on the help button.
For the latest weather conditions and alerts on the go, you can download our free CBS 8 app from Google Play or the App Store.
Cooling off.